I want to point out some red flags. These are some examples of a narcissist hiding behind a page. So, this person obviously was bothered by my setting boundaries video when I'm explaining my point of view of why people shouldn't let friends spend a night at their house when they're married with kids, etc. You know, you got a whole family going on. There's no like crashing at people's houses anymore, etc. Those days are gone. This person says, huh? The only argument you gave is that they are going to claim that your man looked at them. I'm just going to interject really quick, but that wasn't the only argument that I gave. Clearly, I made several points in the video, but that was more towards the end of my video clip, so that was all their little pea brain could retain. So the person further says, to me, that's just your insecurities. Like, don't you have a man you know you can trust? I mean, if the person has a friend and you like them, I don't see why saying no, laugh out loud. If the person was a friend and you, whatever. Okay, the video wasn't about really trusting or not trusting your man or my man, whatever, right? It was about setting boundaries and saying that your intuition is always on and you need to follow your instincts and our spidey senses. Because what I did not include in that video is something that was covered in a separate video. But this person wants to throw word salad, so I'll show you my response. I say, for those reading in the comments, this is an example of someone who is triggered by friends who set boundaries. Thanks for exposing yourself. Have a great day. So the lovely person chose to respond. No problem, but it boundaries and intuition, or is it ego based out of fear from a past trauma? Let's say the girl who added your then boyfriend on social media as seen on your video. Don't blame me for using this as you are the one sharing it because I said that is the only argument you gave. As per the five wounds of the soul, control of others' situation is the mask worn by people holding the treason wound. I'm all for healthy boundaries, like choosing to surround yourself by a man or friends you know you can trust and letting them go if it ain't the case because you love yourself and it is what you deserve. If that is the case, you will never be afraid of this kind of situation. Have a great day. No one's afraid of that type of situation. Like, it's like, come on, common sense. But this was a bunch of word salad. Like, they throw things out at you to make you confused. That's what narcissists do in any type of debate or argument, disagreement. They want to throw all kind of stuff at you and get your head spinning like, oh, wait, what did I say again? Like you're questioning yourself, or they take the focus off of something like, no, it's a boundary. It's a healthy boundary. And it was clear. I was clear on what I said about setting these type of boundaries for so-called friends or acquaintances that have will pop in town and say like, hey, can I come stay at your place? And some of these people you may not have heard from in a while, so it's like they're using you. But there's so many examples, like even with friends that I have, this didn't happen to me. Like a friend didn't say, oh, your man was checking me out. I said that as an example because I know that that has happened to people. I'm like, those type of people will be quick to say, oh, your man looked at me, or, you know, like something, right? That did not happen to me, but this person made it up in their mind that it did and that I'm insecure because of that. And it's like, no, 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 no. You just completely chose to misunderstand me. But they don't like people like me or you, whoever's on these platforms that are trying to spread awareness of what narcissist, diabolical people. We're trying to spread the word here to help and alleviate some of the traumas and situations that people have gone through. But to go back to like one of the friends that had asked me before to stay on my couch if they could stay at my place when I had a whole family, she was once upon a time a college roommate, and then she was in town doing God knows what on her own time, but she was seeing a married guy. So you think I want that around my family? No, I'm just stating the facts. And another quote unquote friend who tried to pull that BS, she had married a guy that she thought in her opinion looked like my man at the time, and she was like, oh, he looks like him. And that girl had gone behind my back and dated two people that I had dated before. So, you know, it's not coming out of nowhere, and it's not anything to be insecure about because those were people of my past. But it was like, if she was a friend, she's trying to stay close to me because maybe you got the same taste, and when I'm done with them you want them next. So you got to watch out for shady people like that. But anyway, back to this is to expose the word salad that some narcissists throw out at you. This person's page was their channel, their YouTube channel has nothing on it. So they're hiding behind the screen, trying to cyberbully and silence people that are bringing awareness to these subjects because they don't want people to know. They want you to stay in the dark, and they mad because let's face it, narcissists can't stand when anyone sets boundaries.